तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम् ಸಪ್ತಾಶ್ವಖರ ಪುಟದಿ ಸ್ವಪ್ರಕಾಶ ರವಿ ಕೋಟಿ ತೇಜ ದಿನಮಣಿಯು ಪ್ರಖರ ಕಿರಣಗಳ ಭುವಿಗೆ ಬೀರೆ ಖರ ಪುಟ ತಕ ಧಿಮಿ ಸಪ್ತಾಶ್ವಖರ ಪುಟದಿ ಸ್ವಪ್ರಕಾಶ ರವಿ ಕೋಟಿ ತೇಜ ದಿನಮಣಿಯು ಪ್ರಖರ ಕಿರಣಗಳ ಭುವಿಗೆ ಬೀರೆ ಖರ ಪುಟ ತಕ ಧಿಮಿ ತಕ ಧಿರನತ ತಿಮಿರೋನ್ಮಥನ ಶತ್ರು ವಿನಾಶ ಧಿರನತ ತಿಮಿರೋನ್ಮಥನ ಶತ್ರು ವಿನಾಶ ಧಿರನತ ನಾ ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣ ಕಮಲ ಮಧುಪ ಧಿರನತ ನಾ ನಿನ್ನ ಚರಣ ಕಮಲ ಮಧುಪ ಮಿತ್ರ ದಿವಾಕರ ಭಾಸ್ಕರ ಪ್ರಭಾಕರ ವಾಸರೇಶ್ವರ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಮಿತ್ರ ದಿವಾಕರ ಭಾಸ್ಕರ ಪ್ರಭಾಕರ ವಾಸರೇಶ್ವರ ಜಯ ಜಯ ಬುಧಿಂ ಹುಕುಂ ನೀ ಜಗದೊಡೆಯ ಕಶ್ಯಪತನಯ ಮೂರ್ಲೋಕವೆಲ ನಿನ್ನದಯ ದಿಧಿಂ ಹುಕುಂ ಗಣಪತಿಧಿಂ ಹುಕುಂ ಕಥಕಟದ ನೀ ಜಗದೊಡೆಯ ಕಶ್ಯಪತನಯ ಮೂರ್ಲೋಕವೆಲ ನಿನ್ನದಯ ತರುತ ಗಣತ ಜೊಣುತ ದಿಮಿತ ಕಿಟತ ದಣತ ಜೊಣುತ ದಿಮಿತ ರವಿ ತ್ರಿಗುಣಾತ್ಮಕ ಧಾರಿ ತತ್ತಿ ಗಿಣತ್ತುಂ ರವಿ ಜಗದೇಕ ಚಕ್ಷುಷೆ ತದ್ಧಿಂ ಗಿಣತ್ತುಂ ರವಿ ತ್ರಿಗುಣಾತ್ಮಕ ಧಾರಿ ರವಿ ಜಗದೇಕ ಚಕ್ಷುಷೆ ರವಿ ತ್ರಿಲೋಚನಂ ರವಿ ದ್ವಾದಶಾತ್ಮಜಂ ತೇಜ ಪುಂಜ ದಿನಪಂ ತಪಸನಂ ರವಿ ತ್ರಿಗುಣಾತ್ಮಕ ಧಾರಿ ರವಿ ಜಗದೇಕ ಚಕ್ಷುಷೇ ರವಿ ತ್ರಿಲೋಚನಂ ರವಿ ದ್ವಾದಶಾತ್ಮಜಂ ತೇಜ ಪುಂಜ ದಿನಪಂ ತಪಸನಂ ಇಂತೆಂದು ಸಿರಿಪದ ಪುಂಜದಿ ಸುರರು ಮುನಿವರರು ನರರು ಭಜಿಪರು ಇಂತೆಂದು ಸಿರಿಪದ ಪುಂಜದಿ ಸುರರು ಮುನಿವರರು ನರರು ಭಜಿಪರು ಧೀಂ 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 ಕುಕುಂತ ಧೀಂ ಧೀಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ಧೀಂ ಧೀಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ಧೀಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ಧೀಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ಧೀಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ಕುಕುಂತ ತಾಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ದಿಕುಂತ ತೈ ಕುಕುಂತ ದಿಕುಂತ ತಕುಂತ ತದಿ ಗಿಣತ ತದಿ ಗಿಣತ ಕುಕುಂತ ತಾಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ದಿಕುಂತ ತೈ ಕುಕುಂತ ದಿಕುಂತ ತಕುಂತ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತ ಕುಕುಂತ ತಾಂ ಕುಕುಂತ ದಿಕುಂತ ತೈ ಕುಕುಂತ ದಿಕುಂತ ತಕುಂತ ತದಿಂ ಗಿಣತ ತಾಂ ಸಪ್ತಾಶ್ವರತಮಾರೂಢಂ ಪ್ರಚಂಡಂ ಕಶ್ಯಪಾತ್ಮಜಂ ಶ್ವೇತಪದ್ಮಧರಂ ದೇವಂ तं सूर्यं प्रणमाम्यहम्
Thank you. Hope you enjoyed that. Moving on, I'm presenting a story from Hindu mythology about Lord Narasimha. The Narasimha is the avatara or incarnation of Vishnu and has a form of half lion and half human. So the story goes, many years ago, there was a king called Hiranyakashipu who ruled the earth. He was extremely powerful and mighty. He had many boons from the Creator himself, that he was invincible and he couldn't be killed either by a man or an animal or by any weapon. So he became powerful and mighty and started terrorizing the people. Sharp contrast to him, his wife and his little boy was an ardent devotee of Lord Vishnu. His son was called Prahlada and he would worship Vishnu on a day-to-day basis. In one of these discussions, Hiranyakashipu comes in to speak to his son, but he's caught red-handed when worshipping Vishnu. So, blinded in rage and anger, he asks the boy, "Where is my arch rival and nemesis Vishnu? Tell him at once so that I can kill him." The boy very kindly says that Vishnu is omnipresent. He is present within us and around us. Again, to this, Hiranyakashipu laughs, points at a pillar in the corner of the room and says, "Is Vishnu there?" And to this, the boys very patiently says, "Yes, Vishnu is in that pillar." Again, blinded by rage, Hiranyakashipu picks up the mace and starts to destroy the pillar. Out comes a huge human, half lion form, Narasimha, and he destroys and kills Hiranyakashipu with his bare hands, owing to the boon that he can't be destroyed by any weapon. So let's see the story unfold in Sri Lakshmi Narasimha Kautvam, set to Ragamalika and Aditala, performed by me, Ananya and Madhurya.
श्रीमत्पयोनिधि निकेतन चक्रपाणे भोगीन्द्र भोगी मणिराजित पुण्यमूर्ते योगीश शाश्वत शरण्य भवाब्दि पोता लक्ष्मी नृसिंह मम देहि करावलम्बम् लक्ष्मी नृसिंह मम देहि करावलम्बम्
सिंहाय दम्भोलि तीक्ष्णनख दिव्य सिंहाय उग्राय वीराय वज्रदंष्ट्राय ज्वालामालिने ज्वलन्मुखाय
ॐ नारसिंहाय उग्रसिंहाय दम्भोलि तीक्ष्णनख दिव्य सिंहाय उग्राय वीराय वज्रदंष्ट्राय ज्वालामालिने ज्वलन्मुखाय
तडिकुढिं ढिं कुकुतडिं ढिं कुतत्त धृगतत् घन झोडु ढिडि कुकुतडिं ढिं तडिकुढिं ढिं कुकुतडिं ढिं कुतत्त धृगतत् घन झोडु ढिडि कुकुतडिं ढिं तद्धित्त धित्तितक धित्तार्यधित्थिं तकधित्त धित्तितक तकतार्यधित्थिं तद्धि दधित्थितक धित्तार्यधित्थिं तकधित्त धित्तितक तकतार्यधित्थिं महादंष्ट्रायुधा महाज्वालाय भैरवाढम्बर विश्वम्भराय घोरविक्रमदैत्यदानवा भञ्जन क्रूर हिरण्यकशिपुध्वंसकाय
महादंष्ट्रायुधा महाज्वालाय भैरवाढम्बरा विश्वम्भराय घोरविक्रमदैत्यदानवा भञ्जन क्रूर हिरण्यकशिपुध्वंसकाय
आनं तनं दरितनं दरितकिटतुं तोधिं निधिमितकिटतुं तुं धतुं धुं तानं तनं तरितनं तरितकिटतुं तो धिम्मि धिमि तकिटतुं तुं ततुं तुं तरितकिट धन तकिट झुन्नु तकिट धिमि तकिट तद्धिङ्गिणतुं 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 तरितकिट धन तकिट झुन्नु तकिट धिमि तकिट तद्धिङ्गिणतुं 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 अघोराय विजयनारसिंहाय सच्चिदानन्द योगा नृसिंहाय प्रह्लादपालक श्रीनारसिंह वेद्याय वेधसे पुरुषोत्तमाय
अघोराय विजय नारसिंहाय सच्चिदानन्द योगा नृसिंहाय प्रह्लाद पालक श्री नारसिंह वेद्याय वेधसे पुरुषोत्तमाय
धृगड़ तद्धरि धृगड़ तद्धण्ड धृगड़ तज्झुन्नु धृगड़ तद्धिमि तरित धण झुन्नु धिमि तकिट धिम 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 धृगड़ तद्धरि धृगड़ तद्धण्ड धृगड़ तज्झुन्नु धृगड़ तद्धिमि तरित धण झुन्नु धिमि तकिट धिम 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 तां तकिट धीं तकिट तुं तकिट नं तकिट तद्धिङ्गिणतुं 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 तां धरिकिट तगधीं धरिकिट तगतुं धरिकिट तगडं धरिकिट तगतद्धिङ्गिणतुं तद्धिङ्गिणतुं तद्धिङ्गिणतुं लक्ष्मी नृसिंह भक्त परिपालक शरणागत वत्सला शान्तरूप लक्ष्मी नृसिंह भक्त परिपालक शरणागत वत्स
लक्ष्मी नृसिंह भक्त परिपालक शरणागत वत्सला शान्तरूप लक्ष्मी नृसिंह भक्त परिपालक शरणागत वत्सला शान्तरूप नारसिंह नमस्ते नमस्ते 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 नारसिंह नमस्ते नमस्ते.
Bye. That was amazing, Dr. Naren ji. I don't know how you do it, लेकिन हम इंडिया से आते हैं और इंडियन ड्रेस पहनने में काफ़ी शर्माते हैं, लेकिन आप तो फुल ट्रेडिशनल ड्रेस में नॉट ओनली तैयार हुई हैं, लेकिन हमारे हज़ारों साल पहले की जो संस्कृति है उसको आप इंग्लैंड में भी जागृत रखते हैं. बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. अमेजिंग. वी आर प्राउड ऑफ यू बेटा. वेल डन. थैंक यू. Thank you very much. And dear brothers and sisters, we are in for another amazing dance. This is going to be performed by Mino and Nishita, who is being taught by Nikita Sethi ji. I'd like to welcome her to introduce and explain furthermore. Thank you. Let's give her a warm welcome.
Namaskar, thank you so much. So next performance is a fusion of Kathak and Bharatnatyam. So now North and South fusion. So my grade 4 girls will present Kathak and our beautiful teacher Madhumita will be presenting Bharatnatyam. So they are going to present at Tarana, which have lot of footwork, fast spins and fast movements. Thank you. So the next performance is again by our teacher Madhumita and her student. She's performing for the first time, Ashika. They present Madhumekkam Kane to you in celebration of the elegance of the mother-child relationship. This piece is a humorous exchange between Krishna, who is determined to take the cows out in the middle of the afternoon, and his mother Yashoda, who keeps trying to divert his attention. Thank you.
கண்ணே நீ போக வேண்டாம் சொன்னேன் மடுமேக்கும் கண்ணே நீ போக வேண்டாம் சொன்னேன் கச்சின பால் தர கல்கண்டு சீனி தர கையில வெண்டையும் தர வெயிலே போக வேண்டாம் மாடுமேக்கும் கண்ணே நீ போக வேண்டாம் சொன்னேன் வேண்டும் தாயே தடை சொல்லாதே நீயே போக வேண்டும் தாயே தடை சொல்லாதே நீயே கச்சின பால் வேண்டாம் கற்கண்டு சீனி வேண்டாம் உல்லாசமாய் மாடு மேய்ந்து ஒரு நொடியில் திரும்பிடுவேன் போக வேண்டும் தாயே தடை சொல்லாதே நீயே கோவர்தன
We have two very special young Gorkha soldiers' children. They are going to perform Khukuri dance. That is the special Nepalese weapon, like you can say dagger. So they are dancing with the Khukuri. Khukuri is very famous with the Gorkha army. Since more than 200 years were with the British army, and with the Indian army, there are more than 75,000 Gorkhas with the Indian army and about 4,000 with the British army. Here, Our kukuri is very famous. We use that kukuri for every purpose, cutting things, even cutting enemy's neck or throat. So this is very famous. When we are not in the war place or the war zone or the battlefield, at that time our soldier do their entertainment with the kukuri. But that's the live kukuri they do. But at the moment, our boys are doing with the dummy kukuri. Don't be afraid of that one. So please welcome Prakat Sunwar and Icha Gurung.
That was amazing performance. I'm proud to introduce now one of the great supporters and volunteers, our beloved Sarvanji and Dr. Rajiv ji or Sarvanji. We are going to request you to give us some more wisdom based on health and I understand something to do with nitric.
Acharya Balkrishna ji, Dr. Anurag Varshney, Sunita ji, dignitaries, and most importantly the ladies and gentlemen who have come all over the country from hundreds of miles to celebrate this International Yoga Day. This is a day very special for us because we have collected here not just to say yes, yoga is good. We know yoga is good, but my purpose today is to have something more than that. And the purpose is to connect yoga to the modern medicine and the Ayurveda and how we can combine all them together to have the maximum benefit. So ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to say here is that in some way modern medicine is my bread and butter. I'm practicing still, and there is a role for all diseases, and for some reason the government and the NHS, and it's not just here, everywhere, the insurance companies, the government and various societies do prefer the allopathic or Western medicine as the primary care or the first mode of treatment. But we know that ancient science, which include the yoga and the Ayurveda, is nearly 5,000 years ago has been treating these diseases. And people have been having longevity in a more natural way. What best can be there if we can combine them together? So I have written a book which I might want a Vimochan today with our Acharya ji, and then we would really like to move to the next step, which has included how in kidney diseases what helps, how in brain diseases what helps. We know ashwagandha has got a proven track record, and that actually helps brain cells, increasing the memory, increasing the processing power, increasing the decision making skills, increasing the ability to have fine tuning of the work. Why not we combine that? Because we don't have any cure for dementia. We don't have cure for Alzheimer. We don't have these people to improve their situation. They go into residential homes. So if we can combine the two together, we can do. The same is situation for joint disease. We know arthritis is so common. Half of the country, if they are more than 50 or 60 years of age, have arthritis. And 9 billion pounds is spent every year. 9 billion pounds, I'm not talking million. 9 billion pounds is spent every year for chronic pain management. If we can do yoga, if we can use simple medicines, turmeric has got properties, particularly when it's done with curcumin. It's really powerful. And same is if you do yoga on a regular basis. This is oiling of your joints. If we do regularly, and Sohalji has been doing it, Shravanji is doing it on a regular basis throughout the pandemic for years together, every morning and evening, in order to give that benefit. So let's give a big hand to them for doing this work year on year to make the difference. With no less regard, Swamiji, Ramdev ji have made yoga a world-known fact. It has made the yoga enter into everybody's home. It has made the better life of Sas and Bahu. Bahu is allowed to be free. The Sas is allowed to do the yoga. They are do walking in the park and do the things differently. So that is the second part. And the third part is Ayurveda. Ayurveda is derived from natural plant medicine. We know that there is no cure for diabetes. If there's diabetes, we give insulin, we give metformin, we give other things. But there is no cure. Madhunashni is helpful. I'm not saying, I am saying this all on my own behalf, not on behalf of any society. But the fact is that there is improvement. Blood pressure, we know we all suffer from stress. We suffer from hypertension. We suffer from all these what is called non-communicable diseases, or the diseases of high quality people. But with that package, if we use yoga, Ayurveda, naturopathy, and I am going beyond it. If we go aromatherapy, music therapy, music relaxes the body and reduce the blood pressure. If you can imagine that it can delay your heart attack for 10 years, how much good it can be. We can also include hypnotherapy, because I know in medicine, pain is an indicator of a disease or problem. But once we have done investigation, the problem is gone, but the false signaling is continuing. And if we can burn the false pathway through hypnotherapy, we can do a lot of good, and we can save billions of pounds. And the same way is irritable bowel syndrome. You know that when you are in stress, you run to toilet many times. And that is very, very common. And then when it continues, the firing of these signals continue, and that actually causes problems. And therefore, we, on behalf of PYPT Yoga, and we are here, and I'm lucky to be appointed as the director of the Medical Advisory Board with kind support by PMHPT, Sunita ji, Shravan ji, and Swami Ramdev ji when he announced it. In 4 years, we have created a solid foundation. We have created scientific proof that yoga works. We have created a whole pile of lots of scientific papers which prove that yoga works in different diseases. And we are trying now to combine it all so that we can go to the NHS, to the commissioners, and to the all authorities and prove to them that if that can save money, why should we waste the money? So combining yoga with modern medicine and Ayurveda together, we call it MYA. M for modern medicine, Y for yoga, A for Ayurveda. Maya, we conquer the world, reduce the malady, reduce the suffering, and improve the cost benefit, and do it. And we are all in together. We are doing this. There are many friends of us here. Dr. Sunil Gupta is here. Dr. Pavan Gupta is here. There are Dr. Ramesh Gupta. We have got Professor Caroline. We have got Professor Rob Campbell from the Central Lancashire University. There are so many people who are connected to it because we know it works. Now is the time to prove and get in there. So, ladies and gentlemen, we are trying to have as many of you to help us register your name, and then we can prove the effect. And today morning we had a chat with Dr. Anurag Varshney and with Acharya Balkrishna ji. They have assured us a full support from India. And we are going to do the research in UK to prove to the UK government and to the authorities that yes, what is there working elsewhere is going to work here, because population defense, because of the genetics, because of epigenetics. But if we can do that, we can conquer the world. So thank you so much, Dr. Anurag Varshney, to Shraddha Balkrishna ji, to Sunita ji, to our big thanks to Swami Ramdev ji for transforming the world, bringing yoga as the way of life. And this is going to be massively useful. Now I'm going to hand over to my very close colleague who actually helped me. I had some injury and have difficulty walking. So those who have seen me, I had difficulty. I'm much better there. He is here to help us. He's going to talk about nitric oxide.
Om everybody.
Om Bhavaswaha Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Diyo Yona Prachodayat. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
ओम एवरीवन, प्रणाम को आचार्य जी, बालकृष्ण जी, मेरा बहुत बहुत नमन। आपके थ्रू हमने सीखा है 100 साल जीने का तरीका है, वही आप लोग को सिखाया जा रहा है यहाँ पे। Today I will talk about something different. Nitric oxide. What is nitric oxide? It's a bubble. Like हम लोग स्ट्रॉ डालते हैं साबुन के पानी में, जब ब्लो करते हैं वो थोड़ी देर में फट के फट जाता है। नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड बिहेव्स द सेम वे। उसके लिए क्या करना है, सबको कान बंद कर लें, क्लोज योर ईयर लोब, जीभ को दांत के पास लाना है, एंड टेक अ हमिंग साउंड. You produce 30% more nitric oxide. It's been confirmed by Dr. of Patanjali Yogpeeth in Haridwar, Sicily. Dr. Shirley ने prove किया है 30% nitric oxide increases by doing a humming sound with the tongue near the teeth. तो सब जीभ को यहाँ ला के 3 बार करना है. And for the last time, इससे क्या होता है, जब भी आप बाहर जाते हैं, कोविड-19 जब हुआ था, आपको हाथ धोना पड़ता था, clean all the hard surface. But if you come back and do the nitric oxide exercise, it will kill the virus or weaken the virus. When it goes inside, your antibody can kill it and prevents any problem of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is very important. Also, we use that for children. Premature children पैदा होते ना हैं, हॉस्पिटल में नाइट्रिक ऑक्साइड एयर से ऑक्सीजन से मिक्स करके दिया जाता है. That opens up the lung and prevent. So we have to do some exercise for that. So and also they use up for mouth cancer. So let's all stand up, please. Please stand up. We can do some exercise for nitric oxide. उसके लिए आपके लंग को मजबूत करना है, हार्ट को पंपिंग. ये करना पड़ता है 20 बार. Next bar like a dead man walk. Nothing moves apart from pumping your heart. हाथ लेके. Next is like a dead man star jump. Nothing moves apart from your hand. Heart, everybody stay still. हाथ लेके. You on the beach ball, ball को ऊपर ले जाना है. एक बार और स्क्वाट करके. Then हाथ ऊपर नीचे. And then clap. And then the ball all the way up. And this exercise, so let's do some spot walking. Just walk on the spot. Come on. उसके बाद side step. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. बहुत देर से बैठे हुए, थोड़ा सा सर्कुलेशन बढ़ा दें आप लोग का. एक बार जोर से हंस दें. से नहीं नहीं ऐसे नहीं. हो हा हा ही 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 ho ho ha ha. And George say, come on. Thank you very much. Om Shanti Shanti.
मैं आगे बढ़ूं उससे पहले क्विकली इंट्रोड्यूस करना चाहूंगा. कई लोगों ने सेवा की है, हजारों नहीं लाखों लोगों ने सेवा की है, लेकिन जो मेरी नज़र में आए हैं, आदरणीय सुनीता जी के बाद इंग्लैंड में, तो मेरे पास 3 व्यक्ति हैं और उसे मैं होली ट्रिनिटी कहता हूं. क्या कहता हूं जी? हाँ जी, ये 3 लोग न दिन देखते हैं न रात देखते हैं. ये तो रात में भी योगा का ही प्लानिंग करते रहते हैं कि मैं ये करूंगा वो करूंगा, ये करूंगा वो करूंगा. तो ये होली ट्रिनिटी का जो हिडन सीक्रेट है मैं शेयर कर लेता हूं. हमारे दर्शन जी मेरे पिता तुल्य हैं. अरे ना बाबूजी, पता नहीं ये कैसे इतना लगे रहते हैं, दिन रात लगे रहते हैं. दूसरे, यानी कोई ऑर्डर में नहीं है, कोई आगे पीछे नहीं है, ये 3 है टोटल. दूसरे हमारे सरवन जी जो यहाँ पर आए थे अभी थोड़ी देर पहले. और तीसरे जो हमारे अशोक भाई नथवानी है, दिन रात लगता है, ये अपना टाइम, अपना फ्यूल, अपना दिल लगा के काम करता है. ऐसे लोग नैष्ठिक मिलने बहुत मुश्किल होते हैं भाई बहनों. आई थिंक वी शुड ऑल पुट आवर हैंड्स टुगेदर फॉर दीज 3 पीपल प्लीज. दे आर अमेजिंग पीपल. मैं कई बार इन तीनों से कहता हूं, मैं आपसे प्रेरणा लेता हूं कि आप इतना कैसे कर पाते हैं. दिस इज अमेजिंग. एंड नाउ आई लाइक टू हैंड इट ओवर टू माय डियर दर्शन जी.
Dear brothers and sisters, a warm welcome to you on this auspicious day of celebration of International Day of Yoga. By the blessing of Param Puja Swamiji, and here Param Puja Acharya Ji with us. Yoga and Ayurveda is now part of the wider world. Taking inspiration from the Maharaji, our respected Prime Minister Modi Ji has made yoga part of the world by declaring the World Day of Yoga. I would like to welcome to you for all hard working. But first of all, I like to thanks to Param Puja Acharya Ji, साध्वी जी, देवादित्य जी, साध्वी देवानी जी, हमारी माता जी सुनीता पोडार जी, जो हमारी जगत माता है, एंड हमारे शर्मन जी पोडार जी, डॉक्टर अनुराग जी, डॉक्टर राजीव गुप्ता, डॉक्टर अशोक रावल, काउंसिल अमानत मान, ऑल द योग कोऑर्डिनेटर्स, all the Nottingham City Council, हमारे स्पेशली भवेश जानी, एंजेला कंदोला काउंसलर हरि ओम, काउंसलर जाफर खान, and Modrika Trivedi for the children, all our volunteers, those are working, you can see in the yellow jackets, all the sponsors who have sponsored, you can see the name on there. Other than that, Rachel James, Mo Alai, Kyle, Tom Price, and all other staff of Nottingham City Council who was helping from this morning. Special हमारे आस्था channel, the crew, Krishna Singh, Akhand Pratap, हमारे माजी भाई सुभाष टैंक योग ग्रुप जो हमारा साउथ का है, भानु बहन, गोमती बहन, हमारी नॉटिंघम से बहन जम्बू है, शी हैव स्पॉन्सर्ड डोनेटेड, जय वर्मा जी, शक्ति श्रीन जी, नॉटिंघम हिंदू टेम्पल, ऑल द शाखा ग्रुप, they helping from this morning. Dr. Sumana, Nak dancers, the people have danced from the Nak. रणदीप स्क्रीन जी वो पीछे हमारे स्क्रीन के हैं, तो हमारे इधर गंभीर जी भी आए हुए हैं, they will sing the songs as well, भजन after that, and बहन अंजलि from Leicester, हमारे हेमक भट्ट जी जो लीड कर रहे थे, thank you very much. All the attendees today's yoga session, we are very thankful to you. Without you it won't be that successful. और हमारी बच्चों की मधुरिका जी, उसका बहुत धन्यवाद, और जो कोई रेक्स का नाम नहीं ले पाया मैं, उसका भी धन्यवाद है, तो बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद आपका.
Now I'd like to welcome आदरणीय देव वाणी जी, please.
सारा योगी बने संसार, सारा योगी बने संसार, जगत में योग का हो विस्तार, जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, सारा योगी बने संसार, सारा योगी बने संसार, जगत में कोई ना हो बीमार, जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, सारा योगी बने क्लेशों की गठरी ने मन को था घेरा, आठों घड़ी अब है योग का पहरा। क्लेशों की गठरी ने मन को था घेरा, आठों घड़ी अब है योग का पहरा। मेरा होने लगा था सबका होने लगा उद्धार, जगत में योग का हो विस्तार। जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, सारा योगी बने संसार। समता है यही योग का गहना, इसको है जिसने भी पहना। समता है यही योग का गहना, इसको है जिसने भी पहना। नहीं लागे कोई श्रृंगार, नहीं लागे कोई श्रृंगार, जगत में कोई ना हो बीमार। जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, सारा योगी बने सम्यक सेवन मन शुद्ध अपना, निरोगी काया मन ओम जपना। सम्यक सेवन मन शुद्ध अपना, निरोगी काया मन ओम जपना। है योग का ये ही सार, जगत में योग का हो विस्तार। जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, सारा योगी बने संसार। जगत में कोई ना हो बीमार, जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, जीवन सारा तर जाएगा, जीवन सारा तर जाएगा।
Dear brothers and sisters, a lot of people have come today and have become members of our big institution. So let's welcome the new members of our family. And I would like to welcome them to come to Acharya Ji, Param Pujya Acharya Ji, and take his blessings. We'd like to start with Purushottam Bhai, who has become our founder member. Let's put our hands together for them, please. Purushottam Bhai. Then it's Jitendra Ji. He's joined as a life member. Then Kushi Ji again as a life member. Jyoti Ben Patel, our life member again. Sitla Ben Mohan, our founder member. Usha Ben Patel, life member. Madalsa Ramcharan, and then finally Manilal Patel Ji. Also, once they have come, I'd like to welcome all the coordinators, followed by Darshan Ji and Sarvan Ji, to take Ashirwad. Thank you.